Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we almost start with today's news. So Roy Keane will be one of the Manchester United legends. Come as I can talk in your own prediction for the match where Arsenal will play against Manchester United at the Old Trafford on Sunday. Now, Baba Day of the opinion say Arsenal is going to beat Manchester United 2-1 on that day. And what make I talk all this because in feel say Manchester United are significantly weaker. Like with the injury problems, people going to come back from injury, even though they're not 100% fit and they might play. You don't look all these things. See where Arsenal they come from. That fantastic record of the 2024 calendar year and the abysmal and the rubbish record of Manchester United in this 2024 year. So logically, being objective, the logical thing, the reasonable thing to say is Arsenal will win. Not be say on that day, that one are like guarantee, but if you are somebody that has critical thinking skills without any bias, without being subjective, you're supposed to talk, say Arsenal go win. Because if little teams like Crystal Palace, Burnley can be disturbing us, and people say then they down for the table can be disturbing. What do you think Arsenal will do to them? And that is why I no go lie for you. This prediction way Roy Keane talk, it make me come get mad respect for him because he get some kind of legends where he go be. They go talk, they go find one way to roll am, to twist the talk, get talk say Manchester United go still win, you get. But I just like the fact say no, he hits the hammer on the head. Like because when you are giving such prediction, you are going to be looking at current form. You are going to be looking at probabilities and possibilities of a win happening. Like all road leads to an Arsenal win. That is why I did somehow disappointed with people like Gary Neville because Gary Neville also came out to do his own prediction because according to the I think it was the Metro, everybody thought okay, Gary Neville predicts Manchester United will all but end Arsenal's title challenge at the Old Trafford. Initially, Baba the talk say the Old Trafford is going to be a graveyard for Arsenal. Say Arsenal title challenge is going to die there. You're going to mention, say, teams like Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa. They've gone to the Old Trafford and they never won. Not forgetting the likes of Burnley, the likes of Sheffield United, we go there, Crystal Palace. Get Crystal Palace beats Man U home and away this season. Like you can't cherry pick the statistics you're going to put out. You have to balance your analysis. Get you are telling us those will not win there. What of those will win? Those small things they win there, you left those ones out. Now Gary Neville is saying the match is going to end and 2-2. Say na 2-2 in the see. Say him think say Arsenal go win, but he no dey sure say Arsenal go win. Look at how he's colorfully trying to like hide his bias. Get I think Arsenal will win, but I am not sure Arsenal will win. Which kind are you talking to toddlers? Get so many people like me go whine now. That is why people like Roy Keane, even though I'm not saying get, and you know what to make Roy Keane argument stand out. This man has a high level animosity towards Arsenal, and yet Arsenal is playing against his darling club. You know, use any colorful language like Gary Neville. He came out to let you know this match, I see nothing but an Arsenal win. So for me, I'm seeing 2-1. So at the end of the day, we'll see how everything will actually unfold. So now, former Arsenal player, what they call Willian. So Willian now come out going to make a very, very huge Manchester City claim ahead of the Fulham clash. Now, William is saying Manchester City are the best team in the world. Again, this is according to the Metro. If you read the entirety of this report, you'll see what's in the talk. So Papa is saying we need to be perfect on the day to actually cause an upset because this match is going to be an early kickoff match for tomorrow, Saturday. So I think it's 12:30 or I think it's 12:30. Early kickoff. So William is saying, you know, go there easy. Forget all the thing where Marco Silva will be their coach. They talk, forget all those things. The match is not going to be that easy. Now, Arsenal are leveraging on the relationship of them with William. William is a former Arsenal player. Ben Leno is a former Arsenal player. Iwobi is a former Arsenal player. So Arsenal, they beg and say, I beg, make una do us a favor for once in a lifetime. When I help us do it. But don't talk say he go keep clean sheet on that day, but we don't say talk is cheap. Get so, but my happiness be say at least Fulham self they don't be like people get injury. They still get they don't be like Brighton, because when Man City played Brighton, Brighton had so many injuries. So Fulham still gets their players. At least Paulinha will be one of the good tacklers in this EPL, is in the midfield. So we hope say that we do us something. That one no mean say Man City no go win that 10-0. So no go on that rate Man City, because like William talked, one of the best teams in EPL. Now away from that, so Chris Sutton instead of come as I can give your own prediction. You know, say this match we won't play on Sunday is going to be a blockbuster match. So everybody who's somebody in the sports media industry is coming out to put their own opinion out there. Now, Chris Sutton is saying United versus Arsenal. Say United, first of all, say Manchester United fans need to stop thinking they are still in the era of Sir Alex Ferguson. Say no, you are not in that era anymore. You get, so this is a different era. This is the time where people will beat you. Like say tomorrow, no, they're saying they even expect Arsenal to wipe the floor with Manchester United at their home, the Old Trafford, the so-called Theatre of Dreams. Wipe the floor with them, beat them like they're small picking, because Manchester United, they're not competing for Champions League, they're not competing for Europa League, they're not competing for UEFA Europa Conference League, they're not even competing for relegation. They just did for the middle there, no ambition, nothing. So even their part owner Jim Ratcliffe, the guy do and like he just investigates like an inspection, inspect the whole of the Manchester United, the training center, everywhere. But by the para, say all this is a substandard. Part of the three Cristiano Ronaldo, they explain for that Piers Morgan interview. I don't know how many of you were privileged to watch that interview by Piers Morgan. These were some Ronaldo say, I left Manchester United, went to Real Madrid, went to Juventus, came back, and this same place was still the same, like no improvements. Come on, you guys are backward. So the same thing now we see now, but it is what it is. I just like the facts for waiting Baba the predict. Say, you see this match, according to Chris Sutton, say this match, Arsenal, waiting Arsenal will do match. In short, the only question is whether Arsenal will turn up on that day. They boost my morale. What's Chris Sutton they talk? It resonated with me. Like I easily relate, because normally, under all normal circumstances, Arsenal supposed to beat this Manchester United blue and black. We're supposed to do to them what we did to Tottenham Hotspur in the first half, 3-0. Second half, give them another 3, make it be 6-0. Like, scatter them. But they don't say we know they're the same pedigree. As of now, you're not talking about past glory. When it comes to past glory, they may have a better pedigree than one day. But we're not looking at Old Testament. We did for 1st and 2nd Corinthians. Present tense. Presently, now, we not be mates. We not in the same level. We did level 4, phase 4. We only try to enter phase 5. When I did like phase 1, they will see the monies they are building at the end of the season. There's a possibility that Eric Ten Hag might be fired. In fact, sporting director, they say they even change all the architecture and the structure of the club. Both the administrators, players are going to leave. So we know they're the same level at all. So I subscribe to Chris Sutton's line of thoughts that everything Arsenal and the day. The question is going to be, what type of Arsenal will turn up? Will Arsenal play well or they will not play well? Now, the only thing we're going to stop us from beating them, because Manchester United are not a pressing side. They press like together. They press. They're not a ball retention side. Like, how does one they beat us? I don't think I'm front, left, right, and center. How? I don't see the possibility. But you know, say football not be like that. Football not be like say we overhype Arsenal. Football not be like that. If you do anyhow, if you still go collect, so one just say careful. But the match no dey fear me, sha. Like somebody enter my DM say, Sir Chooks, this match, Manchester United, fear the cash me. I say, see, this match cannot be more difficult than the North London derby. Go and write it down. Since Sir Chooks talker. It cannot be more difficult than the North London derby. That one, and derby confirmed powerful. Yet we scale through. This one no fit dey more difficult. Ajay, na me talk am, so that's what it will be. Now, on to more news from the Metro. So they're going to let us know, say Arsenal don't make Ajax star Jorel Heshu as a priority signing for summer transfer. I think this guy's a left back, so Arsenal are really interested in signing him to solve our left back issues. Probably next season, once Timber recovers fully and Jorel Heshu or somebody comes in, Tomiyasu will go back to Ben White. They cover for Ben White. Go be so okay na Ben White and Tomiyasu dey for right back. Then Timber and Jorele go dey left back. Then maybe Kivio will deputize for Magales. Like, we don't know how they will structure them. But also this Jorele news now from Ajax guy they play for. So the guy just signed a new 5 years contract. But yet that's not they feel say we still do something, because people they talk say the guy signed the contract so that Ajax will elevate in buyout clause. But just the watch, you never know how we this set up. Or this guy news, not be today, we don't hear him. We don't hear the news. So but just the watch as things go be. Now, can look at the Mazio, who's one of the transfer gurus out there. What they believe say Osimhen, first of all, he wants to join the Premier League. Secondly, since he wants to join the Premier League, he only wants to join Arsenal or Chelsea, because these are two teams we really need a striker. Even though Romelu Lukaku, who is playing currently at Roma, is still tied to Chelsea. After his loan term at Roma, he's going to come back to Chelsea. But Pochettino, the talk say he never know whether the guy will play for them. Like, they never throw him fully. Everything is there on the table, but they still look for another striker. So I never know how this Osimhen matter will be, because after they shy from this Osimhen because of the deal, the money it did somehow like it's too much, and the kind of wages where himself go on collect. Now, according to Ganuka the Mazio, even PSG are on the heels of Osimhen. They're the reason I say Baba can't sign for us. But Osimhen, they talk say, I don't play for France League before. I played for Lille. That was where I made my name. So I don't want to go back there. Because PSG, they really need a striker, especially now we say Mbappe will leave as a free agent. They really need like a blockbuster presence, blockbuster signing to come in and elevate the team, play with all those Dembele and co. So we'll just watch. Personally, do you really think Osimhen is the right answer for us? Let me know your thoughts. Even though it's going to be like a bulldozer in front of our attack line, but honestly, do you really think is your preferred signing? Like if they put Osimhen now, put Benjamin Sesko, put Victor Gyökeres, get who else they there? Put all these guys, put Vlahovic. Who will be your first choice? Is it going to be Osimhen? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I know go lie for you. This Victor Gyökeres, the way the guy is score like mad. See, they bust my brain. The guy that goal scoring machine. You know what it means to have 50 goal contributions for your club. See the boss brain, but it is what it is. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Now, away from that, so Arteta, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Erik ten Hag, all of them will do that press conference today. Today's Friday, ahead of the weekend matches. So we'll go hear from Arteta. Really, I don't think we really have any injury problem. Everybody's okay. Saka got a cut for that Bournemouth match we'll play, and that Ryan Christie give a one zip cut so blood even come aside. So probably they go ask Arteta will give us updates. Okay, Saka don't do okay. Everybody, I expect Saka to be okay. But we want to hear from Ten Hag especially. They can let us know who and who, because I didn't say Rashford is back in training, Bruno Fernandes is back in training, Scott McTominay, Lisandro Martinez, I hear all these guys. But will they really play? Are they going to be available? Coming back to training is different from being 100% fit. Are they going to play? So these are some of the things I want to hear from the horse's mouths. Even if not mind games, make I share hear what you want to talk. Then Pep also, make I hear anybody they injured. Like, no matter what, I mean, I watch all of them press conference, read their transcripts, make I don't miss anything, make I they updated and keep abreast of the latest happenings. So anything I hear will relates to us, will go elevate us in any way, I'll come and let you guys know. Now, the Sun, when the report say, leave that Jim Ratcliffe, and say Ratcliffe turns United toxic, leave that one. Focus on the underlying story. They say Dutch courage. Erik ten Hag wants injured Manchester United stars to play through the pain and avoid a massacre by Arsenal. This is the Sun newspaper in the UK. Now, when I read the entirety of this report, I just laughed, because under normal circumstances, if you are a right-thinking member of the society, you go know, say, as of now, Arsenal versus Manchester United is supposed to be a massacre. If Crystal Palace can give Manchester United 4-0, that is a semi-massacre. What do you think Arsenal will do to massacre? Like, the newspaper put it out very, very well. And Ten Hag does not want that massacre to be on his watch. You don't want to make them dent in all history. Make it be said now under in tenure. Now Arsenal knock Manchester United 7-0 or 8-0. That is why he's begging some of the injured defenders. People like Lisandro Martinez, who say don't come back to train, he's not 100% fit. They want to throw him in the deep end of the fights. So some of the players who never really fit, he's begging them. Say, make una play through that pain barrier to save us from a massacre. Because if you guys are missing, if they do mistake, Go play Casemiro and Johnny Evans as a defensive partnership with Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot. They go collect pieces. So he's trying to see how he go mitigate all this danger when they come. But me, I don't go talk anything now. On match day, Sunday morning, I'll go check flash score, go check the injury record. Because normally, I would say you do first thing in the morning on the match day, I will check that column of will not play and questionable. Anybody who asks for will not play, that is a guarantee that person know for the match day squad. So on that morning, I'll go and check it. So whoever I see there, I go know who and who will be available for the Manchester United, regardless of waiting. Eric Ten Hag will even talk today, because today, tomorrow, I won't just hear what he will talk. So now what me I expect. So I just like the way the Sun they put out the report. As I was reading the report, I just laugh. They know, like everybody know what Arsenal is capable of doing. Home or away, we don't send you. Who will be get? So now so it just be. Even the Daily Mail, call the comments, they talk one funny story, which something I believe Arsenal should not have revealed, because you are setting us up for dragging. Now the Daily Mail is saying Arsenal reveal plans for a parade if they win the Premier League ahead of Manchester City, as Gunners seek their first top flight crown in 20 years. Now, the Sun UK also put out the same story, because this thing, that story don't go viral. The Sun say Arsenal trophy parade plans confirmed with exact dates and times of open top bus routes if they beat Man City to the title. Why do you need to put this out at a moment where we don't know whether we are going to win the title? Man City put something like this out. If we don't end up winning the title, they say, look at people, all these unserious people, they never win title, they don't plan the bus parade, they don't gyrate, they don't patrol for London. Like, that's setting us up for drags if we don't win it, which for me, I think is a bad idea. But I don't know why many of us we don't see that report, say Arsenal already the plan open parade. You never beat Manchester United to know that you go carry the title race enter the final, they don't the plan parade. Like, even if the plan, keep it internal. It shouldn't be external. The only logical explanation will go suit me. And I say maybe they will talk say yes, it was internal and one of our staff leaked it to the media. That's the only thing that will just gratify me. But saying yes, we intentionally put it out there, our planning parade, come on, that's it reeks of ignorance. Like and it vexes me, because they go use and laugh us if we don't win the league, and it go pay me gone. But it is what it is. Now another thing will even disturb me this morning, and the fact that I call it say Agbon Laho, the rank managers according to their league performance, the way they do. So Babakon they rank Pep Guardiola number 1. Yes, I agree. Number 1. You can't put Unai Emery of Aston Villa as number 2. They put Arteta on number 3. Baba, you wine. This thing reeks of subjective analysis, because you are a former player of Aston Villa. That is why you are putting your manager ahead of Arteta. This thing, okay, excuse me, say Unai Emery they try to help Aston Villa win Champions League slots this season, and so they reach the semi-final of the UEFA Europa Conference League. For that reason, he's putting him ahead of Arteta. Arteta has done the title contention 2 years in a row. Go and collect the past questions from Eddie Howe of Newcastle. Let him tell you how they qualified for Champions League, and this season they were disastrous. Should they qualify for Champions League again this season? When somebody does something once in a lifetime performance, let that person replicate it. Assuming Eddie Howe qualified Newcastle for the Champions League and now did it again this season, you will say yes, that last season was not a fluke. You know what they do. Arteta contended for the title last season. People they say we were very lucky because ab initio in the beginning of the season we didn't really wanted to go for the title race, Abi. But this season, you go talk say nasty fluke. We still do to let you know say it body. You get not be person you do something with luck. For that reason, like it's madness, especially when you are a sports pundit, but not say some kind of subjective and bias in the day for all this analysis, because what Arteta has done, back-to-back title contention against a juggernaut like Manchester for college, get to teach people how they think they achieve it, because they're very, very easy, but it is what it is. So far so good. The biggest news of the day is the fact that Roy Keane, who is an Manchester United legend, is saying Arsenal would beat his darling club, Manchester United, 2-1 at the Old Trafford on Sunday. And Baba, they give you reasons. Manchester United are not really where they are now. Like, they're not really good for now. They do promo. And it is better we go and collect our own quickly before the promo runs out. So we'll go there, collect our win. Like anything, like what Ian Wright said, we are going to beat Manchester United because we have to. We don't have a choice. We have to go there and do the job and beat them. Simple as ABC. No other team will satisfy us than a United lose. We go there, we knock them. Either our own goal, either a penalty, or either play ugly and win, or any which way you want to look at it. We must come back with a win. I like the fact that I think it was Chris Sutton who they remind Manchester United fans, see, you are no longer in the era of Sir Alex Ferguson, the Fergie time. You don't have that. You are no longer in that era. This is an era for you to suffer. You need to rebuild, because in football there are different eras. You remember the era of Sir Alex Wenger, where Baba they win invisible. You remember the era of Jose Mourinho. That one said, the guy run things for EPL. You can't forget. The guy said control things. So everybody get their own era. This is the era of Pep. Sir Alex Ferguson said, you know where I did? I win plenty things for the EPL. Now so it be. So when they judge since like I think it was even Nottingham Forest. I mean, which team really for win the championship before we don't come in? I will be saying they don't win Champions League before. I can't remember that small team name again. But we asked now we say, oh big, we never win Champions League. So make it make sense. Some of all these small team they see Ipswich, all these championship teams. Some of them, if you go back in time in history, you go say they don't win Kiniko, UEFA something. They don't win this. That was their own era. But now they smell championship and League 1, League 2. So that's what life just be. So my dear lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out. All right, guys.